Rinku was a boy that was playing games. He was introduced at the beginning of the tournament. He showed up in their room. Um, they were the honorary guest, right? Team Uramesh was the honorary guest at the Dark Tournament, so they had their own special room and everything waiting for them. And then Rinku popped up in there with Zero, but he was there, and he was like, "Oh, we'll defeat you tomorrow." The next day he fights against Kuwabara. When he's fighting against Kuwabara, he's doing all right. You know, he has the demon yo-yos, serpent yo-yos. And he's hitting Kuwabara with them and other things. Basically, these two are like on par with each other. You know, either of them could have won that fight, but Renku ended up winning. He ended up being a little bit smarter than Kuwabara. Um, in that match, tying him up outside of the ring, 10 count, and then he was out. Rinku was a little bit afraid of Kuwabara too, so I do have like Kuwabara a little bit stronger, a little bit more powerful than him, more than a little bit there, because he fought other people, he got stronger, as the tournament went on. Rinku, though his strength's a 70, with his speed at 73, durability is a 72%, and endurance is also 72%. Ugh, fuck. Intelligence is a 75%. Experience is a 72%, as he is a young demon. Close skills are 76%, and then the range skills are 79%. The demon yo-yos, he took he took Kuwabara all the way up into the sky and threw him down. Kuwabara had to extend that he had to extend that spirit sword out, and make it elastic, bounce, and try to hit and hit Rinku with his sword, the tip of his sword, and it did damage to him too. Riku is 74%, with the hacks at 77% for Rinku. He uses the demon energy, puts it inside the yo-yo, and then he attacks with them. They're his weapon. Overall power score though is a 74%, 74% even. And he does show up again, later on. So, stay cool on the corner. That was Rinku from Team Rikuyukai.